Hi everybody, welcome back to my next video. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about consistency. So I think that mastering the basics and really being consistent is what's going to help you to scale. Okay. Often we think it's going to be like some big fancy strategy, and we're always looking for the next thing that's going to help us. But my top tip would be that being consistent and kind of basic, it's not boring. Okay. It may seem like, oh, I'm doing the same thing over and over. Is that going to be yielding me results? And I would put a caveat in. If you're doing the same thing over and over and over and over and nothing is happening, then you might need to take a step back and adjust and look and see what you're doing. But being consistent is what's going to help you to move the needle in your business. So make sure that you've really mastered the basics. Okay. One thing that I would say is that when it comes to consistency, it sounds easy. And so therefore you think, well, I can be consistent. So that's not going to help, that's not going to be the thing, especially when it comes to posting content. So what I want you to do is I want to set yourself a challenge, okay? Because a lot of the time we are in feast or famine. So we're doing loads and loads of content and then we do nothing. And then we do loads and loads of content and we do nothing. And you might get burnt out from doing loads and loads of content. You might think, I need to do tons of content to see a difference. But actually, what I would say is just staying consistent with your content is going to make a bigger overall difference. Yes, I do think it is super important to be making more content, producing more content, because that is going to help people to trust you. It's going to help people to see you as the expert. But here's a tip for you. I want you to set yourself a challenge of posting once a week for 4 weeks. And if you can do that, if you smash that out the park and you're ready to do more, you might go once a week. No way, I've got loads more content up my sleeve. Post once a week for 4 weeks. And when you've done that, post twice a week for 4 weeks. And when you've done that, post 3 times a week for 4 weeks. And that is going to help build that consistency muscle. You see, what will happen at the beginning is that you'll be raring to go and you'll like this expectation, like, oh, can I post? Can I post? Versus, oh God, I've got to post. So that was one way that I would tackle consistency if you're a little bit fly by the seat of your pants, a little bit inconsistent. I think that we often overlook the idea that if it's simple and basic, then it's probably not going to be that thing that's going to help us. Simplicity, simple marketing is what's going to help you move the needle in your business. Okay, so here's the $1,000,000 question. I've explained a little bit about being consistent. I've explained that content is the kind of key to building up trust, your ideal client getting to know, like, and trust you, but also you being able to show that you are the go-to expert. So here's a question. Are you confident with being able to produce that content? And a lot of my clients go, oh, I kind of the reason that I'm not being consistent is that I don't know exactly what to do. So I have created a $29 social media bundle, which will help you to create up to between 60 and 100 pieces of content. It's a formula that you can just reuse. So it's literally packed to the rafters with some incredible tips. So how to optimize your profile. So you actually don't need a huge following at all to make money on Instagram. You just need a couple of crucial things in your bio, in your feed. So it's going to give you a step-by-step Instagram audit, essentially. We're going to talk about how to use stories to generate conversations and leads, how to build authority on social media. And then the key thing that we've been talking about here is how to create over 60 plus pieces of content specific to your business. There's downloads, there's workbooks. It's $29. I'm putting the link in this description. Any questions? Give me a shout. Take care.